Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to Crypto Bully Bear channel. And boy, is the energy live in me today. I don't know why I'm feeling super energetic and spiritual, but I really feel that this week is going to be a really big week. Now again, like last time I showed you, this Friday coming up, November 19th, we're going to have a full moon, and it's a blood moon. Probably the last of the year. If you also know my last video, we were looking at the Ripple video and we've seen the orange tree and people celebrating. So is it this Friday that we see something significant? We shall see, but I really do feel it the way I woke up. And I just want to show you a few things here. Hello everybody. Now here we have an article from, look at the date, February 22nd, 222. Now this is Ronald Reagan. And I want you, is it not going to play for me now? Hold on. Now if you know what Reagan was about, and this is very important why I'm showing you this, because I'm going to go back to something. As we can see here, it even says, one of the most remarkable campaign videos of the primary season has been on Air Nevada support. Actually, I can just play it for you. But if you read at the end of that paragraph, let's go with standard in the 1960s led to the inflation that was then destroying the American economy. He warned that we'd never regain price stability until we restore some form of gold backing to the dollar. Okay. Now, who did that? Ronald Reagan. All right, I'm going to do a little history here, which is my worst subject, so bear with me. As I believe Nixon, our President Nixon, was the one that removed gold, the standard of gold. So they removed that. And now, if you know your history, then you will know that Reagan was looking to bring gold back. And that's very important. Why I'm showing you this is because I'm going to bring you back into the past or into the future, wherever that may be. But we're going to the movie Back to the Future. And there, I'm going to show you why I believe, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I'll put my last penny on it. This is not financial advice. Again, this is fun decoding. But I am super excited to see what is coming. Now remember, keep in mind, November 19th is a very big day. We have that blood moon. And remember your history here. Nixon was trying to remove the gold standard, and then we had Reagan come in and try to bring it back. Matter of fact, before I even click off this, let's just play this video here. And you can just listen to what he says.
In the 1960s, the federal government decided to stop tying the value of the dollar to gold. This permitted them to print as much money as they wanted to spend. And that's why we've had this crippling inflation. We'll never regain price stability until we restore some form of gold backing to the dollar.
I think the Fed should get out of the business of trying to juice our economy and simply be focused on sound money and monetary stability, ideally tied to gold.
Okay. This is where I believe they speak about the lawsuit a little bit, and the settlement is in this part here. Why I think that XRP will be backed by gold. Now, watch when he turns this over. I want you to look at the matchers. The matchers changed. It was, I think, Biff's Pleasure Island or something like that. I wasn't too sure what the word was, but watch the name that it goes back to. Auto detailing. When we're talking about instant payment, we're talking about automatically. Auto. Let's keep watching the words. Auto detailing. Detailing automatically, yeah? I'm going to do another video, and I just noticed, see the Indians continue wounded knee occupation? If anybody has a little bit more information, please leave it in the comments. Because I seen something on The Simpsons that has to do with exactly that title. So if you know anything that has to relate to that wounded knee occupation, leave it in the comments, and I'll see if I can further decode it. But coming up right now is going to show you why I think that Ripple will be backed by gold and be pegged to gold. Now, here's a big scene here. You notice how they have the hoverboard and the bucket of fire there. I'm going to let you know that hoverboard represents the dollar bill, the money. If you go back to the chase scene, the hoverboard chase scene, after they crash into the market and Marty goes back to give the board back to the girl, just think about it. Be open-minded. Marty is giving his board back to the girl that he took it from. And she refuses the board. So he's trying to give the dollar back to the girl. And the girl pretty much says, oh, I don't want that. I have a pit bull. Remember, she picks up Biff's hoverboard. And I'm going to give you a little Easter egg right here. The hoverboard of Biff represents Flair Finance. I didn't get to that video yet, but I just threw a little Easter egg up in there for you if you didn't notice. Now, if you really want to get deep into it, Flair Finance, if you remember, Biff's board is the more powerful one. And what do the other three people do? They latch on to Biff's board. Remember, Biff's like, latch on. Other coins latching onto the network. Remember, the board is the dollar bill. Marty McFly's board is the dollar bill. It stopped over the water. It ran out of liquidity. Remember, that was the Depression. If you know the name of the hoverboard, it's called Hoover. Hoverboard is kind of similar to Hoover. And if you know the President Hoover, he was part of the Depression years that we had. That's my own vision. I'm not saying it's correct, but this is what I believe. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you to sell anything. But I'm just telling you that these things in the movie symbolizes certain things to me. And that's how I'm partaking it. I mean, just weird that it shows you the hoverboard and the fire in the back. As you all see in 1988 magazine of the economics, we also have money burning. But I want you to watch the newspaper here. Okay? Look it. This is now they changed they changed the future. So remember when they went back to 1985, it was all messed up. There was, cars abandoned. Everybody was selling their house. There was gates on the windows and stuff like that. So that's why Marty had to go back in time to steal the almanac so he can bring back the way that they used to know it. Now, again, see over here by Doc, it says Nixon to seek fifth term. Pay attention. Watch what happens. You can say whatever you want, ask, repeat, da-da-da. I don't care. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm just sharing information with you. Just be open-minded. That's all I ask. Now it says Nixon to seek fifth term. Remember, Nixon was the one that took away the gold standard. Okay? They changed the name from Nixon to Reagan. Ronald Reagan, Ronald Reagan, as I just showed you, was the gentleman that just finished telling everybody that we needed to go back to the gold standard in order to bring stability. Now, I know you guys going to be like, but what's it got to do with Ripple? Blah, blah, blah. All your little Bitcoin maxis. Okay, pay attention to the words now. My man Doc Ashley says, this is the ripple effect. If you still want to deny that Ripple will be the one, do you, and I'll do me. And thank you for watching my channel. That is all. Oh, well, let me actually play it for you. Sorry. I got so excited. If you didn't hear it, the future is back. It's in a hole. Again, that's just my own vision. It's the way I see things are going to play out. I'm not telling you to follow me, just telling you to pay attention. And now that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please press subscribe and please press like so we can push this through the internet and learn a little bit more. And hold on to your mother effing bags because this Friday is the blood moon.